What up, DC Gang? It's your boy DreadHawk.
Back
with another video.
Yes.
And we got plastic surgery gone wrong. TikTok compilation. Shout out to TikTok compilations for this video right here. But I can tell y'all, this about to be
crazy.
This about to be bad.
Real bad.
Plastic surgery going wrong. Y'all know how these people just running anywhere to try to get something done.
Especially for cheap.
For cheap, that's the main thing.
Or they keep going back and they go back and they go back and they go back and they go back and just be looking like, oh.
Looking like a hot mess. And make sure y'all drop comments down below how y'all feel about this at the end of the video or during the video. Make sure y'all smash a like before y'all leave. Ready to do it?
Let's get into it.
Let's go, y'all.
This lady's surgery ended up so bad she can't even close her eyes to sleep.
What?
This woman from England got an eyelid lift after losing 50 pounds. The surgeon decided to do both her upper and lower eyelid. When she woke up from surgery, she couldn't stop crying, but the surgeon said it was all fine. She later found out that as she slept, her eyes stayed open. This is what she looks like as she slept. She tried to sue the surgeon, but he was already bankrupt.
This was pretty sad. Don't let
He was already what?
He was already what? I wanted to know.
What? Did he already?
He was, let's see, he said.
Disappears him?
Right.
She tried to sue the surgeon, but he was already bankrupt.
This was pretty sad.
Bankrupt?
Don't let this video flop. Plastic surgery's gone wrong, part 9.
April Brown. From a young age, April always felt unattracted to men because she didn't have that big of a bottom.
Knowing this, someone at her job offered to give her a back alley injection at her house for the cheap.
Just like you say, there you go. Somebody at her job
Offer her to give her injections for cheap.
for the cheap.
And she was a beautiful,
I don't see nothing wrong with it. That's when you let your, come on.
Yeah.
Man. I hope it's gonna be bad.
Knowing this, someone at her job offered to give her a back alley injection at her house for the cheap. She was very excited and said yes. She was scheduled for 4 injections, but she felt odd during the first one because the person that was injecting her kept leaving during the middle of the procedure. So she requested it to be stopped.
Luckily, she stopped it when she did because she could have lost her life. She lost her arms, legs, and her butt, sadly.
Oh. Dang. All because she wanted a butt. But she went the cheap route. I think she should have did more research on it first. Especially ask more questions to that person who told her that, you know.
They know how to do it.
Yeah.
She lost her arms, her legs, and her butt.
Oh. I'm sad to hear that, man.
Damn.
But at least she's still alive. But damn.
At least she's still alive, but was it worth it? I hope that's a sign that most people who are doing that back alley stuff, yo.
Right.
Person that was injecting her kept leaving during the middle of the procedure. So she requested it to be stopped.
Luckily, she stopped it when she did because she could have lost her life. She lost her arms, legs, and her butt, sadly. She's just happy to be alive and smiling today.
Lesson of the day, stop going for the cheap and learn who's working on your body. Like this video for a part 10.
Surgery gone wrong part 4. And oh my god, guys, this one's fucked. Like, it is so crazy. Just watch. Tina Big wanted to look more like Barbie, so she decided to get plastic surgery to make her melons look bigger. And this is what she looked like, but she wanted to look more tan. She wanted to look darker, right? She wanted to be black. That's literally what she wanted to be black. Wow. So she decided to get melanin injections, and she identifies as being black now.
What?
What a world we live in.
How are you gonna do that? I never known since you get melanin injections and you could be identified as black. No. That's not something you can just say, oh, I'm black now.
I'm black.
Or even when black people get,
anything.
Skin bleaching, they say, oh, I'm white now.
That's how you. Let me get some more.
Right.
I need to know about this.
Plastic surgery's gone wrong, part 7.
I think that was it.
Janice Dickinson. Janice was beautiful, and you could say one of the world's first supermodels. She was gorgeous, and many other models and celebs admired her. But old age started to hit, and Janice got a little too addicted to Botox and lip fillers.
This is Janice today. A huge difference, if you ask me.
Plastic surgery is...
I know who Janice is. That's the that lady that be on, I think she was on American Next Top Model. I didn't know she looked like that back then. Let me see.
What was wrong with her right there?
But old age started to hit, and Janice got a little too addicted to Botox and lip fillers.
This is Janice today.
Damn!
A huge difference, if you ask me.
Plastic surgery is fine, but don't get too carried away. There are more natural and organic ways to keep your youth.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at Jada Pinkett Smith. Like this video if you want to party.
This surgery was so bad the guy ended up with 3 pounds of dead muscle by the end of it. Kirill Tereshin from Russia wanted bigger arms. Instead of working out like a normal person, he used a little shortcut. He injected petroleum jelly directly into his arms.
What?
Petroleum jelly.
He shot it up in his arms. You ain't want to go push the weights and work out like a real man.
Right. You just want to hurry. I need fast.
You want the fast results. Hold up, man.
Little shortcut. He injected petroleum jelly directly into his arms. This ended up killing lots of muscle tissue that required lots of surgery to remove. Look at those biceps, though. And this is why you shouldn't do plastic surgery on your own. Hang Miyoku was obsessed with plastic surgery. After tons of procedures, the doctor wouldn't even operate on her anymore. So she bought cooking oil and injected it on her face. This is her before photo, and then this is her now.
Plastic surgery gone wrong part 2.
This is her before photo, and then this is...
What was wrong with her? Nothing was wrong with she doing that.
Why did she buy that to put in her face?
Right. Who told... What...
Who told...
Do that? Yeah, like... Did she...
Bruh.
I'm lost for words.
She looked like... I mean, she did that to herself.
Yeah.
But you know them dogs with the long face and look.
Yeah.
That's what she looked like. That's crazy.
Man.
That's crazy.
Now.
Plastic surgery gone wrong part 2. Donatella Versace. She is the sister of Gianni Versace, who founded Versace. And well, I guess when you have a lot of money, you can get carried away. And this is what she looks like now.
Plastic surgery is going wrong part 6. Bashar Thalker had decided to get a nose job after recently getting a divorce. He thought everything was going to run smooth because he was going to one of the top surgeons, El Angelo Cuzzolina. The first surgery went well, but after a while he started having trouble breathing. 22 surgeries from the same surgeon, and now he has no nose. This is what Mr. Thalker looks like today, and he has to breathe through a straw in his...
This man breathing through a straw, y'all.
He had to go through
22
surgeries. Because he said when he got the first one, he couldn't breathe, so I guess he had to go through more and more and more. Oh, man. And
was it worth it, huh?
Right. And he said he went to one of the top surgeons.
Yeah.
I guess when you that, sometimes you mess up too. I mean, damn.
Sugar, honey.
Iced tea.
Boy, that just look bad. That look real bad.
Not fair. Nobody should suffer what I had to.
The super sad thing is the surgeon was the president of the board. It was said that he sued, but I'm not sure who won or not.
What?
Like this video for a part 6.
Okay. I'm apparently not done with the plastic surgery talks. So I have had 4 nose jobs. And I'm getting another one. Yay, breathing problems.
Oh, wow.
Somebody should sign me up for botched. Seriously, please. I try and they won't take me. Anyway, a lot of people who don't want to commit to an actual rhinoplasty, they don't want to commit to the downtime or to breaking their nose. They're not sure if they're gonna like the change in their face. They will try and get a rhinoplasty or a liquid rhinoplasty. They are not approved by the FDA. You probably did not know that because I know you've seen a lot of YouTubers and influencers promote them. They are not approved by the FDA. They are not safe. There's an artery in your nose and a filler could get stuck there. You're welcome.
Plastic surgery is going wrong part 4. Raji Nareen Singh. Raji always said she was a female living in a male's body, so she wanted to change that. She found somebody in the black market doing it for the cheap. Her surgeon, this woman who also transitioned, filled her face with toxic injections that she spent $3,000 on. Why would you trust somebody with an ant booty? That should have been a red flag. Everything started out fine until her face started to swell and bubble soon after. Her face started to sink and it all went downhill from there. Her surgeon's in jail now for practicing unsafe surgeries on other people. And as for Raji, she's still getting surgery to correct her face. She's looking way better today.
Yeah.
Like this video for a part 5.
Plastic surgeries that went wrong. Like, really wrong. Part 5. This is Rachel Nabir, and she kinda sorta messed up big time. Rachel went to a Botox party and got Botox in her forehead and lip fillers in her lips. But the problem is, the person at the party who was doing it didn't have proper training to do injections. 3 hours later, her lips blew up 3 times bigger than they used to be. The injection that the doctor did, 3 times big.
It looked like it hurt. It looked like you could just stick a needle through and it pop it.
gosh.
I never heard of a Botox party. What it was? Some type of party? And then you let somebody who wasn't even skilled to do that to you? Listen, I tell you, the truth, it ain't that serious.
It ain't that all comes from self-hate. I mean, you gotta love yourself the way you are.
But I don't think it might be, but I don't think it's too much self-hate. I think sometimes people just want to change things because, you know, they feel like, I just want my lips bigger, or I want my butt bigger. But when you don't do the research behind, when you getting your body done, or your lips done, or your face done, whatever you're getting done, then it's like, oh, damn, man, you gotta live with the consequences, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Than they used to be. The injection that the doctor did hit an artery and it blocked blood flow to her lips. Luckily for her, she rushed to the hospital and got it fixed. If you're gonna do Botox, just make sure you have like a legitimate doctor on hand, you know? Because I mean, there have literally been people whose lips have, you know, like blew up. Also, like this video for part 6. Plastic surgery's gone wrong. Like, really wrong. Part 4. Jocelyn Wildstein. As you can see, she's beautiful. Passionate about hunting, she met her husband, the ex-Wildenstein. They met at a gun range, and he apparently had a thing, forget this, giant cats. So, he wanted her to get surgery to look like a giant cat.
What?
She got surgery and it looked weirder, until this was the final result.
That don't even look real.
I can't look how you looking at him.
She doesn't even look real.
That look painful.
If my husband say, I want you to start looking like a cat, the red flag, I gotta go.
You want me to look like an animal.
You're right. He got a thing for giant cats. What? That's kind of...
And then he messed around and leave her.
Right.
And you out here looking crazy.
Weirder until this was the final result. Sadly enough, they're divorced now, and she still looks like this to this day. What are your thoughts about this? And like this video, but you're crazy.
Plastic surgery is going wrong, part 3. Emily Nguyen was a young teen who wanted to get breast implants. This surgery is normal and usually has high success rates. But when going in for the surgery, Emily did not know what was about to go down. The doctors put her under anesthesia and left for 15 minutes without watching her. And when the nurse came back, she noticed she was blue and in a coma-like state. Turns out she went into cardiac arrest before the procedure even began. They left her there for 4 hours instead of calling the cops. When Emily woke up, she was in a vegetable state, unable to really talk or even move. Her parents believe she's either gone now or literally trapped inside of her own body. Other doctors believe there was too much anesthetic used. Be careful who you trust working on your body.
The thing is, why did they leave her for 15 minutes? Then you left her for 4 hours. Cause
they didn't want to call the police.
They didn't want to call the police because they know they were getting damn trouble for that.
Dang.
That's why they say you really have to do your research before you go do those things to your body.
Just like you do the research and you still
and sometimes you still can mess up because of negligence. Dang, it's just like you just taking a chance, you taking a risk when you do that stuff.
That's with your life.
Yeah.
Other doctors believe there was too much anesthetic used.
Dang.
Be careful who you trust working on your body. Like this video for part 4. Plastic surgery is gone wrong, part 2. Han Miyoku was a Korean beautiful model. At age 28, she had moved to Japan to further her career and got her first surgery. Her first surgery came out amazing, but later on she started getting more and more surgeries. After a while, her face became plumped. Unsatisfied with how she looked, she kept going to doctors for surgeries and they kept refusing her. They're afraid of how she looked getting worse. Han Miyoko became addicted to silicone injections and started to buy some off the black market since no doctor would help her. When she ran out of money, she started injecting cooking oil into her skin. This is how her face looked soon after. A lot of people saw this and raised money to help her get a surgery to fix this. But this is all doctors could do. Plastic surgeries are okay to have, but always be careful what you do with your body.
How did she got addicted to it, but she kept going back and back and back till she got her face started getting fat and she didn't like how that looked. So she tried to go back, but they refused to do it. So she went on the black market and bought more silicones to inject in herself to see. Then she started putting cooking oil.
What's up with the cooking oil? Can somebody please let us know in the comments section?
Elaborate, let us know because I never heard.
Yeah. Cooking oil.
But nothing was wrong with none of those females.
None of them.
None of them at all. I mean, you know, sometimes people want to get their body done, their butt done, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But dang, but you really putting your life on the line. You really putting your life on the line. You know.
And the guy with one of the muscle shot put petroleum jelly in his arms and looking. Be careful of the decisions you make. That's all we got to say.
Be careful and make sure that's something that you really, really, really wanted to do.
And you prepared for the consequences.
If it is.
If it is. Hey, let me say, y'all, put a like on this video for more content like this. Drop some comments down below. Let us know how y'all feel about these people and their surgeries going wrong. And if y'all don't know already, I go by the name DreadHawk.
And I go by the name Cash.
Catch y'all next one.